Maya Angelou once said, "You may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them." Imagine carrying trauma, rejection, and hardship, yet standing tall enough to inspire generations. That's the power of self-worth. Maya's life shows us this truth. No matter what happens around you, you are always worthy. Welcome back to Iconic Life Lessons. Today we're learning from Maya Angelou, the poet, the performer, the activist, the storyteller whose voice continues to echo around the world. Maya's lesson on self-worth is not about arrogance or ego. It's about reclaiming your voice, standing in your dignity, and never letting the world convince you that you are less than who you truly are. Maya Angelou's journey was anything but easy. Born in 1928 in St. Louis, Missouri, she faced a childhood marked by trauma and silence. After a painful experience at just 8 years old, Maya stopped speaking for nearly 5 years. People thought her voice was gone. But in her silence, she developed an extraordinary gift, listening deeply, observing keenly, absorbing language and rhythm. When she finally spoke again, her voice carried not only words, but wisdom, power, and poetry. She went on to live many lives: singer, dancer, actress, journalist, and eventually one of the most celebrated authors and poets of all time. Her book, I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, gave voice to the pain and the power of Black women in America, and it gave hope to anyone who ever felt caged by their circumstances. Maya Angelou's life teaches us that self-worth is not given, it is claimed. The world may try to diminish you. Your circumstances may try to silence you, but your worth remains untouched. Her poetry reminds us of this again and again. In Phenomenal Woman, she boldly declares, "It's in the reach of my arms, the span of my hips, the stride of my step, the curl of my lips. I'm a woman. Phenomenally. Phenomenal woman, that's me." Her words were not just poetry. They were a declaration of identity, a reminder that true power comes from knowing who you are and refusing to shrink. So how can we apply Maya Angelou's lesson of self-worth today? Know your voice has value. Whether you're writing, speaking, or simply living authentically, your story matters. Refuse to be reduced. When the world tells you you're too much or not enough, remember Maya's lesson. You define your worth, not them. Carry yourself with dignity. Maya once said, "If you are always trying to be normal, you will never know how amazing you can be." Self-worth means walking in your uniqueness, even when it makes others uncomfortable. Maya Angelou's legacy reminds us that worth is not found in approval, applause, or perfection. Worth is found in standing tall, embracing your story, and choosing to rise again and again. So here's the challenge. This week, remind yourself daily, I am worthy. I am valuable. I am enough. Say it until you believe it, and then live it until others can't deny it. Because when you know your worth, you don't just change your life. You give others permission to believe in their worth too. If Maya's lesson spoke to you today, subscribe to Iconic Life Lessons, share this with someone who needs encouragement, and drop a comment. What's one way you remind yourself of your worth?